What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. Now, before we get into the video, do me a huge favor and drop a like on this video. And if it's your first time here at the channel, please do me a favor and subscribe. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the FILA Grant Hill 2 25th Anniversary Edition. Let's go ahead and get started with the box. So, as you can see here, you've got this is a different box. I think most of them don't come with this navy blue box, but you got your FILA Hill logo right there on the top of the box. And we'll talk a little bit about that later, the Hill logo and all that. On the sides of the box, you've got Grant Hill's signature on it. All right, and on the other side, the same thing. And on this side, you got your size tag information. I picked this up at a US men's size 9.5. And as always, we'll get to sizing a little bit later in the video. One quick thing. Just want to open the box here. It does come with your FILA Grant Hill like logo paper there. All right, so just want to call that out. It's kind of cool they do that. That's about it. No extra laces, anything like that. So the box is actually, you know, I think it's a pretty cool box. Yeah, something different. All right, and here we have it, guys. The FILA Grant Hill in the 25th Anniversary Edition. Now, if you know, you know, but if you don't, obviously, this is the FILA Grant Hill, like I said. These released in 1996, and if you grew up back then you really know how important this shoe is. And like, if you had a pair back in the day, you were doing it. Like, these were the shoe to have. And in my opinion, one of the more important shoes in sneaker history, period. You know, I don't think there's any arguing that. It's one of the best shoes, literally one of my top 10 shoes of all time. I had these back in elementary school, and they were just like, you know, really, really nice shoe. I really loved the patent leather on it, the whole design, just overall clean shoe. So let's go ahead and get started with the review. So on the lateral side here, you've got a white leather upper, and the most iconic thing of the shoe is that patent leather that runs like in kind of a triangle shape around the side of the shoe. That's always been just so nice, and this is my favorite colorway. You know, they have an all black pair, and they've released a ton of different like colorways for this shoe. But in my opinion, this is the best one. You cannot beat it. That white leather with the blue, navy blue patent leather is just always so fire. And also on this particular model, well, before I get into that, you've got your patent leather right here with the FILA logo in it. All right. And you got obviously your white midsole, but on this model, you've got like a silver, like kind of, it's branding or whatnot here, and that's Grant Hill's signature. And they did that, I guess, for the 25th anniversary. Also, let's go ahead, before we move on with that. So obviously 25th anniversary, this shoe released in 1996. And back then, like I said, this was a very popular shoe, and arguably probably just as popular, if not more popular than the Jordan model that year. Which I think in 96 was like, I think the Jordan 11. Now I didn't have the Concords back then. I didn't have an OG pair, but I did have these, which in my opinion back then as a kid, like these were like, I was so happy to get these. But moving around to the toe box, y'all, you've got right here, you got a little blue stamp with 25th on it, or 25 on it. And typically on that, you would see a FILA logo or FILA text right there, but they put the 25 there for the 25th anniversary. So that's different. And right there, you got more leather on the toe box, and moving up from there, you've got a nice white mesh tongue, and you've got rope laces, white rope laces here. Now, what I will say is that the laces on this one feel a lot thinner than what I remember on the other pairs. Like, I have several pairs of these shoes, and I know for a fact that these laces are a little bit thinner. But I just wanted to call that out. And on the tongue, you've got a leather tongue with your kind of like a little plastic pull tab here, and a patent leather FILA logo right there. All right. Now let's move around to the actual medial side of the shoe. On this side, you've got, again, another look at the white leather on the shoe, and also more of that patent leather, the classic patent leather that runs around the shoe. But if there's one thing I could change on this shoe, and I don't know why FILA continues to do it, it is this patent leather patch right here. It is supposed to be white. It was white back in the day, and I like that look better, because on this side, like obviously on this side, you've got the FILAs in like red and white, but on this side, it's just a navy blue patent leather patch, right, on the medial side. On the OG, the old pairs, it was always white. And I think it just looks even cleaner on the medial side when you have that patent leather and then all of this is white. It looks way better. I think FILA, if they drop these again, get rid of this patent leather. Just make it white. Just leave this white on this side. I think it looks real nice. But either way, I still love this shoe. I've always wondered why they put this here. But anyway. All right, let's take a look at the actual heel of the shoe. So you see some more 25th anniversary branding right there. You've got that patent leather strap on the back with 25 in red and white, and a little white pull tab right here. So you got a few 25th anniversary hits on this shoe, which is pretty nice. All right, now moving around to the actual sole of the shoe. The sole is actually pretty cool here too. You've got your typical FILA Grant Hill sole there in white, and you've got like an icy blue F for FILA logo right there. And underneath it, you can see there's another 25th logo, or 25 logo. Oh, sorry, 25 text for the 25th anniversary of this shoe. 25th numbering text, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and also you got the FILA branding here, and you got your 2A logo right there on the back, which 2A is the cushioning that FILA uses for this shoe. All right, now, I think that is, well, let's take a look at the actual insole, if I can get it out. Let's see. I don't know if this one will come out, but if it does, let's see here. Yeah, okay. All right, so this also is a navy blue insole, and you've got FILA 25 there on it. All right. Let's give you a look at that. So standard insole with your 25th anniversary stuff on it. All right. Now that'll be about all for the FILA Grant Hill 2 25th anniversary edition. Now, before we end this video, I always gotta give my final thoughts on this shoe. So, is this shoe a must pick up? In my opinion, absolutely yes. You know, I already have like 2 or 3 pairs of this shoe in this colorway, but different iterations of it or variations, you know, so. But 25th anniversary, I had to pick it up, and I'm glad I did. As far as the sizing, you can go with like your usual true to size. I will say I went with a 9.5 in this one, and because I have other shoes, I bought them like in a 9 and they fit exact, right? I always go up to a 9.5 in most of my shoes and they fit fine. But in this one, I will say in a 9.5 for me, which is like a half size up, they are a little more roomier than the other shoes that I have, the Grant Hill 2s. And I like that a lot because I bought like a size 9.5 in another shoe and it was still kind of tight, and I don't understand. But what I will say on this 25th anniversary pair, the leather on this side, on the sides of the shoes and toe box, is a little softer than the other pairs they've released in the last few years. So it looks like they kind of maybe, you know, put a little better materials on this one, because I can definitely tell. As soon as I got it, I was like, okay, yeah, this is a lot softer than the others. But yeah, like I said, must pick up in my opinion. You can go true to size, you can get a half size up, either will fit. I prefer like the half size up because I like a little room. But a little bit about this shoe, you know, it was called the FILA 96 for a long time because they didn't have rights, I guess, to Grant Hill's name, but now they have like a partnership deal with Grant Hill, so they're able to put his signature on it, use his name on the products. But what I don't understand is why, I think on the OG pairs, they used to have this Hill logo, this Grant Hill logo right there on the inside of the tongue and stuff. I feel like I remember that. I don't know why they're not putting it on this shoe or whatnot, but I just thought I'd call that out. But yeah, that'll be about all, guys, for the FILA Grant Hill 2 25th anniversary edition. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And also let me know, are you a fan of these shoes and did you pick them up? That'll be all from me, and I'll see you next time.